We have not been tested like this in over 3 seasons, everybody. It's our first time losing a series after the first 2 games since year number 4, before the three-peat even happened. That was against the Milwaukee Bucks in round 1, and we lost, I think, either in a sweep or 4 games to 1, one of the two. And we're here now, down 2 games to 1. We're in a game 4 in Charlotte, and if we lose, then we have to win 3 straight games to come back and take the series in 7. This is a must-win game, essentially, because so far, obviously, they have the edge, but I'm not sure that we can actually beat this team 3 games in a row, so we gotta win this game here. One thing we have to address before we start game 4 is Jovanovic's numbers. He is putting up some good points per game, but on pretty poor shooting, less than 39% from the field, about the same from behind the arc. But he's got to shoot better overall if we want any chance to really compete in this series moving forward. But the Hornets have also gotten a huge series through 3 games from Brandon Miller. We've had Boyd guarding him for most of the series, but he is a very quick player. He's very elusive, has a lot more lateral quickness than Boyd does because he weighs a whole lot less. So he's basically the opposite kind of skill set as Boyd in terms of how physical they are. But one change I am going to make is to instead let Jonathan Kuminga guard him. In terms of outside defense, Boyd's got 79 and Kuminga's got 84. But the big difference to me is the lateral quickness. 62 for Boyd, 74 for Kuminga. Pretty big jump right there. I think that helps get players around screens more, and I think that will be a big difference, hopefully, for us in this next game. We're going to watch the entirety of Game 4, unless it becomes a blowout later on. But, again, if we lose this game, we are in some real trouble. We have no excuse to not come out on top, especially because they're also missing Darius Higgins now. They're going to start Ben Simmons at center now, so we'll see how that changes things. But if we can just lock down their 2 stars, they're only 2 actually bona fide good players in their lineup right now, and we will come out on top. Without further ado, everybody, Game 4 is officially underway. Ben Simmons wins the tip, and the Hornets will start with the ball. Miller takes a quick shot, and the first handful of seconds doesn't go in. Hopefully, Jonathan Kuminga can do a good job on him. And I forgot to change the play calls for Jovanovic, but I will change those after this first play. I can do it mid-game, so not really worried about that all too much. But he needs to find some better looks, less shots on the move. But a good start there, drawing a foul on Simmons. We can rack up some fouls on their bigs that will force even worse players off the bench to come in. First free throw drops for Jovanovic, and he goes 2 for 2. Let's make that quick change to his play calls real quick and see if this will have any adjustments or any real impact on the game. I think I'll keep the 3-point and mid-range as his top 2, but for priority 3 and for handoff receiver, I'm going to change these around. I'm going to change priority 3 to, let's do cutter, and then priority 4, let's change this to maybe P&R points and see if that will change things around. Off the high ball screen. Miller trying to take Kuminga inside the paint. He throws it up off the glass, and Kuminga has forced 2 misses early on. Out of the corner. Boyd gets inside and hits his first shot. 4-0. Miller backing him down again. Kuminga with some good defense early on. Miller's taken all their shots so far and has yet to score. It's a good early indication of this level of defense going forward, but Jalen Duren has it stuffed by Ben Simmons. Time under 5. They're going to go to a pick and roll here. Ball fires off the screen. It's up and good to open the scoring for Charlotte. Oh no. We're already doing this early on in the game. It won't go for Jalen Duren. Simmons attacking the basket. Boyd's there on him, and he blocks the shot out of bounds. Miller gets freed up off the inbound play and knocks it down to tie things up. A few feet behind the line. It's on line from Mac Boyd. He's got 5. Guard loose, and Anunoby with a steal. His first of the day. Wide open 3. Jonathan Kuminga having a really nice first quarter already. Simmons trying to go ISO against Duren. Which is probably the best matchup for Duren on all guys on the court right now. Miller pulls up and knocks it down over Kuminga. Tough shot. Kuminga cuts. Jovanovic feeds him, but the layup is offline. Screen from Prosper. Boyd switches to Simmons. Staying with them. Simmons just has it roll off the rim. And that pass was almost stolen. Simmons got a hand on it, but then has to foul after Duren collects it. First free throw is up and good. Simmons comes off the courts. In comes Tyler Gilbert, who played some really solid defense on Boyd in the winning moments of our last game. That was a big reason why they came out on top and have a series lead right now, was because of him. Under 5 on the clock. Miller's going to have to pull the trigger here. No good. Little pick and roll with Jalen Duren. Boyd finds him. Duren lost his dribble. Jovanovic swatted back to Kuminga. Boyd has to pull up from 3. Not our best possession right there, but some solid defense by the Hornets, no doubt. Mercer has some room. The 3 ball won't drop for him. Just over half the quarter left. It's only 6 points allowed so far by the Neptunes defense. A much better start than any previous game in the series. Jovanovic missed it at the rim. He's still scoreless. Besides the free throws earlier. Attacking the basket, and there's a foul. The second on Jovanovic. Had a personal foul earlier. Now he's got 2 early ones. We'll stay in for now. The free throws from Ball are both good. Kuminga gets the feed again. That one finds back iron only. Pull up from Mercer. Close to the rim. It's up and good. Timeout Neptunes. They've closed the gap down to 2. Agbaji in for the first time here in this game, so is Rhodes. Agbaji scores himself up and knocks it down straight away. Need him to step up here because in this series, he's only shot like 15% or something from the field. Has not taken many shots at all, but compared to the game or the series against the Knicks, it's been a completely different performance level for him. Nice stop there. Matthew Rhodes with the rebound. Wilson Towns also in the game. I've thought about bringing in Wendell Moore in place of Agbaji, but going to let him play a little bit further to see if he can step up here and give us some big contributions off the bench. Rhodes just throws it up there. No good. Tipped out, and Gilbert comes in to collect the rebounds. Miller going right at Rhodes with space. Off the screen. Wilson Towns. Good cross-court pass. But better defense by the Hornets. Until then, they left Towns open. He makes some pay. Step back 3. LaMelo, what a shot. Our lead's cut in half. Boyd. Can't drop it in. In and out. Unlucky. From the Hornets, Markelle Fultz draws the foul. First on Boyd. Could make it a 1-point game here at the charity stripe. Hasn't had a whole lot of impact here in the series so far, but has not really been a liability either. Towns back to Achua. Pass deflected by Miller. And ends up in the hands of Mo Bamba. Fultz feeds Gilbert at the rim, and the Hornets jump in front. Double screens. Boyd gets downhill and draws a foul against Ware. We just checked in. Boyd's been held to below 30 points per game so far through 3 here in the series. We're used to like 35, 36 a game come playoff time. And he's already had a pretty solid first quarter, so hoping for more of the same the rest of the way. Out of the Hornets timeout. Rhodes picks up a steal. Really good hands right there on that defensive play. That was almost a bucket. Instead, we get it back up by 1. Towns lines one up, but it's off the mark. Ware attacking the basket, but Agbaji some solid post defense. Chua won't get a chance at a shot. It's a foul instead on Mo Bamba. That will put us in the bonus for the rest of this first quarter. 5 fouls on Charlotte now. And Towns misses the first one. And comes Augustine. And Towns 1 for 2. Markelle Fultz just lost Towns completely and hits the pull-up jumper. Screen from Rhodes. Boyd back out to him. He bobbles the pass and ends up not shooting it. Boyd will instead. And he hits the deck after the miss. Fultz feeds it down low. Augustine with the pump fake. Bamba now with it. And he lost it. Agbaji, his second steal. He brings it all the way up. Finds Rhodes. He steps back and hits the mid-range too. Miller trying to go one-on-one. He picks up his dribble. Good defense by Boyd. Tom counting down. Miller's going to shoot it. No good. Pretty solid defense on him so far in this first quarter by both Boyd and Jonathan Kuminga. Rhodes and Towns going back and forth, and Towns misses the layup. Gilbert with a solid stop there. Augustine pulls up on the other end, and Bamba pulls down the rebound to keep it alive. A 2 could tie it. A 3 would give them the lead, but they won't get either chance. Wilson Towns. Some smart defense. He finds Boyd. Foot on the line. It's up and good. A 4-point lead for Virginia Beach, and that will end this first quarter unless Augustine knocks it down, which he doesn't. 25-21. Good foundation here, but got to build on this lead. All right, start of the second quarter. We start with the ball. Achua over Bamba. Tough lane. Mello whips a pass inside to Gilbert. Under the rim. Boyd is called for his second foul. Feels kind of cheap to me, but I'm also biased here. First free throw drops in. And Gilbert misses the back end. Downhill and stolen. Boyd turns it over. That was again deflected by Gilbert. They got more free throws. This is Pena. His first time in the game. And he misses his first free throw as well. At least they're going to miss some as we are too. Both teams have not been good at the line very often here in the series. And now that's got to be a take foul, hello? Nice cut by Jovanovic, but he's blocked at the rim by Pena. Jovi just cannot get going here, man. The block so many times at the rim, missing jump shots. At least no bucket there for Pena, but 5-point game. Got to add to it here. Don't want to let this team hang around. And Anunoby back to Achua. This time it's no good. Off the screen, Fultz has to pass out from the elbow. Pena steps into a shot, and it's good. Damn. And Anunoby gets it down low. Backing down Pena, fading away. I don't see that very often, but the shot goes in. Both teams have not shot very well, around 40%. Got a feeling whoever gets hot sooner is going to probably come out on top in this game. Fade away from Pena to answer right back. A step back jumper offline from Jovanovic. Still has not hit a field goal attempt thus far. Kuminga almost got a steal off LaMelo, but they'll keep possession. And Boyd gets one. Bad pass by Ball. Fast break. Boyd, bucket, and foul. Just keeping Gilbert right there on his hip. That's some beautiful IQ right there, and this is for our largest lead of the game so far, at least to tie it at 6. Mercer lobs it for Simmons, the one-handed jam. Not sure what happened there on that defensive collapse, but the Hornets get the buckets. Boyd brings it up. Attacking baseline, the reverse layup is left short. Uh-oh. This is going to be a bucket either way. Yep, there's the pass out. Fultz straight away. He actually missed it. We're lucky. Kuminga spins and was out of bounds. The Hornets get it right back. Time under 5. It's jarred loose out of the hands of LaMelo. He gets it back. And the shot's no good. Really good defense still by both teams, really, but we can just pick things up a little bit, then we can extend this lead. Jovanovic has his shot blocked. He gets it back and hits it over Simmons. His first field goal finally drops in. Pena over Kuminga. Not an easy shot. Kuminga's been forcing some pretty good stops on a couple of different players here. The score here will have our biggest lead of the entire game thus far. Boyd over the top to Duren. Nobody's there. Wow, we almost jumped that. Jalen Duren just ran like half the court just to not get a steal, and Simmons has more points. The Hornets bench loves it. And 5 on the clock for the Neptunes. Got to find something. Tough 3 for Jovanovic. It won't drop in. They got a mismatch. Help's going to come over. Pena fades away, and that was not a high percentage look right there. We'll take those shots 9 times out of 10. Boyd brings out the screen. Jovanovic blocked out of bounds by Gilbert. The third block on Jovi in the first half. He will exit. He's 1 for 8 now from the field. I think this makes perfect sense. But Boyd also comes out, so here we go. Can Kuminga and Wilson Towns keep the offense going here, or at least maybe give us some life, because both teams still have really not gotten on track. But time is counting down, and Anunoby has to force one up. That one won't go. Ball got the switch to Rhodes. Solid defense. He gets the stop. Pass inside to Duren. Help comes. Good kick out. Rhodes, clean look at a 3. 9-point game. Prosper, wow, just free path. Rhodes he's too slow sometimes. Down low, and Anunoby shrugs off Mercer. Another 2-point field goal goes in for him. 14 for 34. They're 13 for 31. Been a very slow-paced game as well. I've also noticed that. A lot of shot clocks have gone down inside the 10 or 5-second mark. There's been a couple of turnovers for either team as well. That's an open look. LaMelo laces one from deep. Rhodes can't hit it this time. Simmons pulls down the rebound. Wow, what a horrible pass by Mercer. And Anunoby was just waiting for him to throw it. That leads to a fast break jam to make it 43-35. 3 minutes to go. Hornets still shy of 40 points. Love to see it. Miller steps back. Kuminga still with some really tight defense. Shot clock under 10. Really good job off the screen. Duran's got to steal that next time. And we still get the stop. Really good job. Baseline drive. Towns gets by LaMelo. And we have a 10-point lead. The largest for either team. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the first half. And Mercer, that might be his first field goal or maybe his first points of the game so far. And a good job on defense against him. That's a great feed inside. Jalen Duren with the one-handed jack. And we still hold on to a double-digit lead. Boyd back in the game for us. Out there with Agbaji, Rhodes, Towns, and Duren. LaMelo off the court now, but Miller stays in for Charlotte. Simmons trying to go isolation, but Jalen Duren not letting him inside the paint. Well, never mind. In fact, Simmons scores. That was still a good defense, I think. Jalen Duren just steps into a three. Why? Why? I don't understand. Just a wasted shot. They lob it, but Prosper can't tip it in. 60 seconds to go. Towns has it jarred loose, but he gets it back. Agbaji finds Rhodes. Straight away, shot no good, but Miller, or not Miller, Duren gets it back, and Miller's the one called for the foul. Big offensive board right there. Haven't had many of those in the playoffs whatsoever. The free throw is off the mark. Feel like Simmons is going to fade away here. Never mind. He passes out to Pena. He's rejected by Boyd. Agbaji tracks it down in transition. What a way to close the half. Just get one more stop in. I'm feeling pretty good about that defensive half. Mercer with it. Clock under 8 seconds. Agbaji gets around the screen. Not a good matchup for us defensively, and Mercer hits the shots with 0.4 on the clock. But 41 points allowed there in the first half. They scored like 43 in the first quarter in one of these last couple of games, so I feel pretty good about that right there. Just got to build up that 10-point lead, and we are home free. The second half begins. Both teams shot 45%, but turnovers have cost the Hornets so far in this one. They've also had some struggles finding open looks because of the Neptunes' adjustments between this game and Game 3. Do not shoot this Jalen Duren. He does not shoot it. He hands off to Boyd. He missed it, and he gets it back and then got fouled. How does he miss that with only Maxwell Mercer down there, man? Got to finish out there a bit better here. It's been a concern of mine through both of these first two rounds. Jalen Duren's going to inbound it. Kuminga, a few feet behind the line. Not a bad shot. And we get it right back. LaMelo just not really paying attention. And then Kuminga throws it right to Simmons on the other end. All right, come on. And then Simmons steps out of bounds. What is going on? Jovanovic sees a lane. Push shot up and good. Okay. Screen comes up. Ball. Good pass back. Boyd left him open for three. Oh, nice crossover. Jovanovic attacks the rim and finally draws a shooting foul to put him back at the charity stripe. Only a handful of points so far. Again, has not shot very well. He's had a lot of really tough defensive matchups in terms of defenders on him in both the first 2 rounds, but gotta do better against this level of competition, folks, if we're gonna come out on top here in this series. I've been saying it all series long. Ever since those Golden State games, pretty much, is when this started to really affect Jovanovic a lot. Simmons gets it down on the low block. No way the fadeaway goes. No way. I just saw that. That's just a phantom basket. Jovanovic finally hits a triple. 12-point lead. Look at this defense by Kuminga. Stick with Miller the whole way. The shot still goes, but you can't play much better defense than that right there. And Anunoby waiting for a pass to open up. Very late pass, and it's stolen by Prosper. He had Boyd open earlier. Almost cut it off. LaMelo, easy bucket. That's the second time we've done that already. Screen from Duren. Kuminga, baseline. He misses the layup. Ball at the rim. Jovanovic just... That was horrible. Horrible defense. Back within 6 points. Jovanovic cuts. And can't lay it in. Are you serious? 3 for 11. They got a mismatch down low, man. It's going to be a bucket or a kick out. This happened earlier. LaMelo cuts it down to 3. There's Kuminga. Quick bucket on the other end. Jovi the assist. The inbound to LaMelo in the corner out of a reach-in foul. The shot doesn't go in. And Anunoby with the crossover. Trying to challenge LaMelo, but guarded very well. Boyd's doubled. Jovanovic open. Look! Catch fire, please. We need it. Brandon Miller pulls up. 2 defenders there. Prosper gets the miss. Good defensive possession, but got to pull it on that rebound next time. Mercer is holding it. Is he going to pass this? He finds ball. Really good defense by OG and by the entire team on that possession. Boyd going right at Prosper in a grave. Grab a shovel, big fella. You've got a Gravedigger sighting here in quarter 3. And Anunoby steals it back. Bucket and foul. Momentum keeps on going our way. The free throw for a 13-point lead. No good. We missed so many free throws, but so have they. Gotta start knocking them down. Jovanovic just let ball go right by him. That was horrible. Jalen Duren, no. I knew it was coming. That's the 3rd shot he's taken already behind the arc. All right. At this point, I've got to find out that play. I just have to figure it out and just get rid of it. And I won't even add like a 60th play, but I just got to get that play out of here because holy cow, it's costing us so many possessions. And now we get a ticky-tack foul call to give 2 free throws, 2 free points to LaMelo because he's not going to miss them. Same play, same results. All right. I'm getting real sick and tired of this already. That's back-to-back plays. We cannot afford this in a must-win game. We just can't. But it's too late to switch it, and LaMelo goes right at Jovanovic. Why is OG not guarding him? I don't know. The Hornets just refuse to go away. Every time we get it back up to 10, they bring it back within like 6 or 5 or 4. Then we go back up by 10 again. Kuminga back in the game. Shot up and good. Screen from Gilberts. Kuminga got behind it. That's a great kick out by Miller. And it's wide open. Jovanovic slips inside and misses the lefty lane. Some of these got to start going. They just have to. I don't understand why we miss so many shots right at the rim. It's embarrassing. And how do they keep getting mismatches? Please. How do we stop this? We're lucky ball missed the three. Could have been a one-score game. Agbaji. Tough pull-up. It's not going to drop. Why do we have Jovanovic on Brandon Miller? How is this happening? Simmons shakes off Boyd. How is Ben Simmons still in the fucking league? Get this guy the hell out of here. Jovanovic kicks it out. I thought Jalen Duren was going to pull the trigger there. I'm so happy he did not. But in a three-point game, we got to find something. Boyd over Simmons, just dancing off the rim. Are they about to really make it a one-score game? Jovanovic! Almost allowed a bucket. Once again, horrible defense by him. He is playing himself out of a starting role here soon. I'm not kidding. He finds a lane. And he's fouled. Fourth on Simmons. They got three guys at the scores table right now. Jovanovic has yet to miss a free throw. 6 for 6 on the day. Fultz has it stolen. Jovanovic with his best defensive play all game. Should have passed that one to Rhodes. He takes a hook shot and, of course, missed it. I don't think this guy has ever hit a contested shot in his life. Miller misses his shots. He has not had a good day whatsoever. 5-point game. Rhodes is open. Late pass by Kuminga. I'm going to be sick. Miller going right after him. The fadeaway won't drop in. Got to start getting back on track on defense or on offense before it's too late. It's too close for comfort. Jovanovic. Yes! Oh, he tried to go for a steal. He picks Fultz back up. Going right after him. He's just food for the Hornets. That's all he is. He's going to cut, though. Agbaji makes the pass, and he's blocked for the 4th time. This time it's Bamba. And now they really got a foul on the other end, man. Good grief. We've let them all the way back in. It is anybody's game now with a quarter-inch change to play. 1 for 2 at the line for Augustine. Towns, right to the rim. He's blocked out. Not out. Augustine with the rebounds. How many blocks have the Hornets had? It's been a lot. Fultz over Boyd. Are you kidding me? I don't have a good feeling about this game anymore. I felt good in the first half, but I don't really feel good anymore. Boyd missed it and does not get the putback off in time. When was the last time we scored inside the paint? I don't know. A 3-point game with 12 to play. And they will, of course, start with the ball. Down by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Very low-scoring game, very slow-paced, and they turn the ball over, and it will be a huge defensive play to open the 4th. But after 12 first-half points, Boyd only has 1 bucket here in the second half so far. Jovanovic only 5 for 15. We've held Miller to 4 for 13 shooting, and still it's a 2-score game. Got to play a lot better on offense and get ourselves back in this series. LaMelo, not an easy shot. It doesn't go in. Inbound to Rhodes. The 3's no good, and Boyd picks up a loose ball foul, his 3rd. Isolation for LaMelo. Anunoby sticking with them. How is Pena wide open? How do we just allow that? Out of the corner. Jovanovic cuts. Boyd feeds him. Nice hesitation for the lay-in. Got Pena running a couple of screens. He'll get the feed. Time under 5. Really good on-ball defense. Jovanovic almost got a steal. Fultz Misses the pull-up. Same play as the last one. This time it's for 3. Jovanovic can't connect. But Bamba can. Are you kidding? 1-point game. We've got to lock down here, man. Got to lock down on defense. That's 2 wide open threes that we've allowed, which should not be the case. Boyd slips inside. Finds Rhodes. He takes way too long to fire, and he misses it. This is killing me. Fultz shovels it to Gilbert. Bucket and foul, and they take the lead. Can't believe what I'm seeing here. We have played some really good defense until this quarter. Why? They've already scored 9. Please, Achua. Please just knock it down. Thank Christ. Do what Jalen Duren can't. Fultz lost it. Boyd with the one-on-one steal. There should be a matchup somewhere else. If we can find it. Jovanovic finds Rhodes. Open look. Finally, he knocks down a shot. 19 points off of turnovers. They've only got 4. That's been a huge difference in this game. That's why we are still in it. LaMelo flies to the rim, and Anunoby recovers, but LaMelo gets the rebound. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Just give these guys way too many opportunities, man. Jovanovic with an incredibly tough shot. Wow. Right to the tin, and Anunoby with some great defense once again. LaMelo is having a tough time finding open looks off the dribble. Boyd gets the feed. Over Bamba. That was deflected off the rim and in. Ball penetrates again. OG right there with them. No good. And we got the rebound. Jovanovic gets inside and almost got the buckets. The foul is called on Fultz. Just under 7 minutes to go. Jovanovic racking up the points here in the second half. After a slow shooting start, he's been making some nice plays, especially here in the fourth quarter. And our lead's back up to 7. Melo rounds a screen. Open 3. He's not going to miss those. Jalen Duren, I'm going to be sick to my stomach. 0 for 20 in his last 23 pointers that I've watched. Miller hits the shot after getting by him. 2-point game. I wish I could change the playbook right now just to get rid of that play. Unfortunately, we're stuck with it. Like, what do I do about that? I don't know. Now we're in a 1-score game. Jovanovic to Rhodes. He connects. How is that not stolen? I can't believe Prosper did not take the shot there either. 5-point game. Mercer with it. He feeds LaMelo down low. OG's there. Help waiting in the paint. It's not going to come. And LaMelo missed it. And we got the rebounds. Anunoby is playing some fantastic post defense right now. And Melo keeps going after him, and it's not working. It's going to be a play for Boyd. I recognize the sets. At the rim, blocked by Prosper. Don't want to allow a bucket here. Oh, no, they got Mercer with a clean look. He missed the shots. Boyd finds Duren off the double team. Big mistake by Charlotte. I still don't think Boyd has scored more than 1 basket here in the second half. That's almost stolen. They'll stay with the Hornets. Now it's OG guarding Miller and Kuminga on ball. Miller hits the 3. Defender in his mouth. The Hornets won't go away. Do they have a comeback in them? Still a lot of basketball left. Not going to double any longer. Kuminga, catch and shoots. No good. Durant steals it right back. And almost gave it right back too. Kuminga's got an open look this time. It's no good. And Durant tracks down the rebound. It stays with us. But we give it back. Boyd just lost it. Fast break. We catch up on defense. I don't know how we don't get a bucket out of that possession. Miller. 1 point game. Our stars have vanished here in these last several minutes. We can't even find a good look off a double team. Kuminga, another miss from downtown. And the Hornets can give themselves the lead with under 3 minutes to go. Miller, inside, blocked out of bounds. Oh, they inbound to Miller. The Hornets lead. Unreal. I can't believe what I'm seeing here, man. The offense has just come to a screeching halt, and the defense has been horrible here in the fourth quarter compared to any other previous quarter. Jalen Duren, huge play! He has to hit the free throw, though. He's got to hit this free throw. It's good. It's back to a 2-point lead, but this is anybody's game. 98-96. Got to hunker down on defense. Just don't allow any open looks and make them take some tougher shots. Miller lost his dribble. Kuminga gave him too much room for no reason. Smothered the guy. Smother him. Jovanovic has two options here. It's Anunoby cutting inside, and he misses the pull-up. Mercer to Simmons, and Anunoby sticks an arm out for the steal. They're going to double Jovanovic. Boyd in the corner finds Kuminga at the rim. How do you miss that? I can't believe he just beefed a layup. No way. No way. Under 90 seconds left. LaMelo back to Simmons. He misses the pull-up as he always should. My hands are on my head right now. Jalen Duren with the poster on Miller. We're back up by 2. We just got to stick in here. I'm not cutting away. Just over a minute to play. We're trying to get Mercer to cross the court here. The play's not going to work out. Anunoby loses ball. That was our worst defensive play of the whole game. How did that happen? LaMelo's got 28. Tied at the century mark. Anunoby back to Jovanovic. Screen coming up. The three. Good! The sniper shows up in crunch time. It's not over yet, but what a huge shot in the clutch. We just gotta hold on for 39 seconds. That's all it's gonna take. LaMelo takes it down low and lays it in for 2. We still have a lead. They don't have to foul. And we just gave it right back! What was that? The Hornets take the lead! Anunoby, after all you've done! After all you've done, you do that? I'm in pure disbelief. We just wasted our last timeout. We just used one. What? Are we trying to blow the game? We've succeeded. 103-104. Don't force a bad shot. They double. Kuminga with the jam. We're back in front. There's no shot clock left. And both teams are out of timeouts. The timeout will give us the matchups that we want. A bucket wins it. A single bucket wins the game. LaMelo with it. Prosper comes up. They're going to pass back to him. Boyd recovers. Prosper to Miller. Kuminga on him. Prosper blocked by Boyd. He gets it back. No good. We win. We hold on. What a game. What a finish. Boyd, the game-winning block. That's one of the greatest games we have ever watched in this entire series. No fucking doubts. Holy shit, the series is tied at 2. (32 and 11 rebounds for LaMelo Ball here in this game. Miller had a rough first 3 quarters, but really hit, I think he hit 5 shots in the 4th quarter alone. And he kind of brought his game back, only 9 for 19. Simmons, 10, 7, and 7. Nobody else in double figures for Charlotte. Jovanovic finally steps up, had a pretty good game after a really slow start. He goes 8 for 19, 5 for 7 behind the arc. That was huge. 29 and 9. Boyd only 2 baskets in that entire second half, but 4 blocks, including the game winner on Prosper with 2 seconds left. That was amazing. What an amazing game. That would have been a soul-crushing loss. We made that so much more difficult than it had to be. Like, way more difficult, especially that turnover from Anunoby, one of his only 2 all game. I almost lost my shit, but thank God I did not have to. But Kuminga, 4 for 12. That cannot happen again. That cannot happen again. But his defense was big on Miller in that first half. OG's defense on Ball inside the paint was big for the most part. He had a couple of baskets down there. They shot better than we did from the field and from behind the arc. But we had more free throws, and we also had a lot less turnovers. If we can just take care of the basketball, force a couple extra steals and stuff like that, we can win this series. It's not going to be easy, as evident by the first 4 games, but we can win this. We're going to do one more game. Not going to do the full game 3. We're going to simcast the first half and see how it goes. We are back at home in Virginia Beach. This time, Jalen Duren wins the tip. It's game 5. The winner takes a 3-2 series lead. And it's in the first half. In most of these games so far, the Hornets have gotten off to a pretty strong start. But here, it's actually relatively back and forth, holding them to only 20 first quarter points. Holding on to a nice lead here in the second quarter. So the Hornets are sticking around. And by halftime, we have a nice, solid lead. We're going to sim a few more minutes and then jump in to close this game out. Hornets trying to climb their way back in, and they have within 11 points. 5 till to go here in the third. 64-53. And again, it's a home game for us. We have the ball up by 11. Shot clock under 10. Rhodes the screen. Jovanovic the shot. No good off the back iron. Backdoor. Mercer misses the layup. Agbaji on defense. Matthew Rhodes going right at Mercer. Don't step out. Go up with this. Got a mismatch, and he takes advantage. Screen from Gilbert. Miller guarded by Rhodes right now with Kuminga and OG off the court, and the shot is no good. Duren almost turned it over. He gets it back and attack spin Simmons, and he's called for his 4th foul. He had 4 through 3 in Game 4, and the same is true here. There's still a lot of time left in the quarter. Could go for number 5 if he stays in. But it looks like he will not. They're going to move Bamba there instead. And Duran goes 2 for 2. Nice job. Oh, Miller's trying to step back and draw Rhodes out. And instead, he steps out of bounds. Now Kuminga can check in for some defensive purposes. And Duran takes a seat. Achua also checks in for us. Off-ball movement. Kuminga. Practice shots. Gotta hit that one, man. It's going to be a cut for Fultz. He does cut. It was covered well, actually. Bamba, the screen. Mercer inside. Off the glass. Nobody there. Kuminga trying to get another 3. That one also rims out. Another boneheaded play by Miller. 2 straight times he has stepped back. This time it's a backcourt violation. 3rd time's the charm for Kuminga. Mid-range jumper. This time Miller knocks it through. They've only hit 19 shots. They've actually shot very poorly here in this game. We have not. We've shot just under 50%. They've shot well below. I think they're at like 40 or 41 or something. It's not good. The shot clock under 5. Jovanovic with a couple of dribble moves. The shot won't go in. Where? Thought about pulling up. Takes it baseline instead. And Gilbert has free throws. That's Kuminga's 5th foul. Cannot afford to lose him for a whole quarter. It's actually Tyson Gilbert, not Tyler. My bad earlier. But he's still been a really solid 3-and-D option for him. The free throws are both good. 12-point game. Wilson Towns, why shoot that? And why is he on the court with Jovanovic? That's not part of my rotation at all. Miller finds Ware with space. And it's back to single digits. Off the screen. Long 2 on the money. Wow, great deflection. Akbaji with some nice pass perception right there. We get it back off the steal. Lob for Achua. Nobody in the paint. Jovanovic the assist. Our lead soars back to 13. Behind the arc. Ware knocks down one more. Is he going to pass this or shoot it? He's going to shoot this. And Fultz, his mouth, no good. We have a 10-point cushion with 1 quarter left to play. Got to hold on, and we can take the series lead back. All right, it's the 4th quarter here in Atlantic Arena. We lead by 10, just got to protect this lead. Jovanovic will add to it on the 3rd foul on Markelle Fultz. Had a really solid game 4 performance, a big reason why we keep on top, because without him, and Boyd only dropping 16 points, we needed Jovanovic to step up, and he did so. He's done so here as well. The free throws are up and good. No idea who has been, our best player or whatnot in this game. But somebody's playing well, and we are winning because of it. Pena always has an open look, I feel like. That one doesn't drop in. Screen from Rhodes. Anunoby. Lost his dribble. Time counting down. We're going to have to force something up here. Jovanovic knocks it down. 15-point game. Melo got the switch, and Achua. I thought that was a pretty clean deflection there, but it's going to be a shooting foul instead. Melo has not hit a single 3 in this game. 0 for 6 from downtown. The free throws are good, though. Wilson Towns still in there with Jovanovic. The pull-up 3 just misses. Unlucky right there. That was a good shot. I also have not seen Boyd out there, so Boyd must have fouled out. Or gotten hurt, maybe. It's back to 11. I'm curious on that. I gotta check that. I hope it's a foul and not an injury, because that would lose us the game, most likely. Boyd has 6 fouls. 5 for 14. Another kind of quiet day. 15 points. Less than last game. Rhodes has 17. So we're going to really need other guys, including Kuminga, to step up here in this fourth quarter if we're going to hold on to this lead here. Can't believe Boyd fouled it before he even jumped in. With 5:12 to go, he was already out of the game. And now Towns lost it when he had a path. That's our 16th turnover of the game already. I said that I wanted us to take care of the ball, right? They got a mismatch down low. This keeps on happening. Bamba over 2 of our guards. We cannot play Wilson, Towns, and Jovanovic out there the rest of this game. We just can't. Towns finds a lane into an easy layup. We'll take it. And a turnover from the Hornets will give us it back up by double digits. Markelle Fultz steps out. Mercer will come in for him. He's been benched. Jovanovic, another one behind the arc. He's up to 18 points, 8 so far in the quarter. It's been less than 3 minutes. It is his team right now in Game 5. With Boyd out, he is now the leader of this ball club. Pena open in the corner. And we turn the ball over. Mercer picks OG's pockets. And they've got free throws to close it back within 10. Just leaving the door a little bit too open right now, but Mercer, thankfully, is not the best free throw shooter. We just brought Lonnie Walker in. He hasn't played a single minute for us all season long. And he's playing here in the fourth quarter in round number 2. He's going to bring it up. We got some wacky lineups. We just brought in Wendell Moore for about 30 seconds. And now he checks out. Walker to the rim. Okay. Hey, man, Lonnie Walker's done this before. In last year's playoffs in real life. Shot doesn't go for LaMelo. Solid on-ball defense by Matthew Rhodes. Now we got Agbaji about to come back in place of Lonnie Walker, most likely. Great kickouts. Rhodes can't connect. Almost stole the inbound pass, but Pena gets inside for the lay-in. This guy's quietly a really solid offensive player across all 3 levels. The mid-range jumpers, the 3-points especially, and also scoring inside. Good God. Jalen Duren. I forgot to look at the playbook, man. I'm sorry. I forgot between this and last game. I got to do it after this game in the episode. I promise I will. But now they get it back. Another mismatch. Can we please avoid this? This happens a lot as of late. We recover. Time counting down. Ball. Can't knock it down. 87-77. Rhodes finds Jovanovic. 1-on-1 against LaMelo. Help not coming. Going right after him, and he gets it blocked out of bounds. 2.5 on the clock. LaMelo LaFrance Ball. I'm pretty sure that's his full name. With the block. Under 7 minutes to go. Agbaji inbounds, and now it's Ryan Rollins in the game. Everybody getting some action here. That shot won't drop in. Nice step back move. Miller misses the shot though. Agbaji showing off the range. Ryan Rollins picks up his first assist of the entire season. That's amazing. Mello, nice move, little hesitation. Lost Rollins, but the shot won't go in. Agbaji, pull up 2. 2 straight buckets for him, and we're back up by 15. Straight away. Another missed shot by Charlotte. They're running out of time here, but Jovanovic has it poked out from behind, and they get it back. 1-on-1 going right at Jovanovic. He passes out. Miller trying to make a move. Agbaji with some really good on-ball defense. Miller still gets the bucket to drop in. Another deep three. Agbaji can't connect this time. Miller trying to push the tempo. Never mind, I guess. They slow things down. Miller lost it. Agbaji with the steal. Ryan Rollins, I think, had a hand in there as well. And now a foul on the other end. If we hit one more field goal, this game's probably wrapped up. Agbaji stepping up here in the fourth quarter on both ends. We need that. The free throws are both good. Right to the rack. Fading away. The left-handed shot from LaMelo drops in. They're still only shooting sub 40% though. 39%. Very similar as to what they were shooting back in Game 4. We are using the same exact matchup adjustments that we used in that last game. Kuminga back in for the Neptunes. Jovanovic open look. That one's money. Baseline drive. Miller blocked by Kuminga. The defense that he has played these last two games has been absolutely game-changing. Mercer called for the foul. Durant's got some free throws. Probably going to get ourselves to the end of this game here in a moment because the Hornets are pretty much out of time. They come back from 15 points down unless we colossally screw up, and we might just miss both free throws. Miller attacking the basket again. Kuminga with them. Another stop in the paint. OG attacking the basket. Swatted by Simmons. I hate this guy. Backdoor. Mercer with the foul. Rhodes is second. Free throw up and good. All right, now we'll jump out after one more Neptunes field goal. These free throws drop in. Kuminga sees a lane right into a jam. The C's part. And that is a good stopping point, I think, here in Game 5. And Virginia Beach is now holding on to a 3-2 series lead, taking Game 5 in dominant fashion. One win away from her fourth straight Eastern Conference Finals. For the second straight game, it is Dario Jovanovic, the man who has stepped up to get us over the hump. We're not over it yet completely, but we're almost there. One win away. Boyd fouls out after 24 minutes on the courts, but Matthew Rhodes played well in this game, 8 for 11. Jovanovic 8 for 13. Kuminga 5 for 9. A lot of guys scoring pretty well in this game, although Wilson Towns and Achua go 1 for 5. But Lonnie Walker came in for 1 minute and played well in that single minute. Ryan Rollins, the same thing. And Maxwell Mercer was their top scorer in this game. Miller, 8 for 24. This is what Kuminga gets you with that outside defense. I think Boyd just gets caught on screens a little bit too much. I think he weighs about 25 pounds more than Miller, so it's difficult to get around screens when he weighs that much more. But Kuminga weighs the same as Boyd, but is only 6'7", so for him, it's a little bit easier for some reason to get around screens. I guess he is slightly smaller in that regard, but his defense has been a huge impact in terms of why we now lead the series. They only shot 37%, took only 78 shots. Very slow-paced game. These last two games have both been very slow-paced, but come out on top despite having 19 turnovers. And now we are 1 win away from once again meeting the Toronto Raptors in the ECF. They took down the Pistons 4-1 in round 2. Meanwhile, we got the Thunder up on the 1-seed Spurs 3-2 after a 2-point Game 5 victory. And the Warriors are now on the brink of elimination against the Sonics, who blew them out in Game 5. So Chuck Early leading the way for the Sonics now. And they're trying to upset the Warriors. Did Wemby return yet in the series? Yes, he did. He is back for the Spurs. And they're also on the brink, but he's still not fully healthy. He's still trying to recover, but with the day-to-day injury, he's got to play through it if they want any chance to come on top in that series. Got a lot of interesting games to unfold next time around, guys. We're going to end off by trying to decipher which godforsaken play this is that makes our centers take three-pointers. I got to figure it out. All right, I think it is potentially Houston Fist 53 out delay. It's the only place so far where the center has the ball top of the key, but I'm still trying to find any other ones. Because usually a screen is set for the center before he gets the grab there, but you don't see that on this play art on this one. So trying to figure it out. Just going through, watching every single play art unfold here until I find it. It could also potentially be Houston give 52 down delay. This one also has the center catch it at the top of the key, but you can't see when it or what happens prior to that. Are there any other ones? This one right here has another handoff, but there's no screen being set for the center prior to the play being drawn up until, oh, maybe it's quick give mid? That could be it. And I'm pretty sure it is. Because look at him coming off the screen from the shooting guard. All right, we're going to take out this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. We're going to remove that play. Not going to add another one in there. Is there any other one where that happens? Does not look like it. I think that was the one. I think that was it. So finally found it. I'm saving it just to make sure. I don't want to have that happen ever again. And yeah, look at this. In 5 games, he's taken 10 shots. 2 per game. That's 2 possessions. Taking a three-pointer that's almost never going to drop in. So hopefully that will fix that issue. But we're 1 win away, up 3-2 here in the series. The winner of this series will face the Raptors in ECF, but we got to go to part 3 to determine the winner. Our first time being tested like this in quite some time. It's been very, very fun. Had a nail-biting game 4, but now we lead. We can win it next time out. I'll see you guys there. Please like, subscribe, leave your thoughts and feedback down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in part 3 of round 2. Have a great day.